Good morning everybody and welcome back to my channel and welcome back to Defense Academy. When last we left off, we did a quote-unquote defensive battle, but it was actually more of an offensive battle. And today we're going to let Nozomi kill the commander. Before that though, last episode I asked if you were intending to buy a Switch 2 or not, and I already have a Switch 2. I have been playing a lot of Xenoblade on it, even though Xenoblade is not a Switch 2 game, it's a Switch 1 game, but I've been playing a lot of Xenoblade 2 on it, Xenoblade Chronicles 2, and I can tell that even though like graphics haven't improved, there is some improvements there, like the game doesn't lag as much as it used to and all that. But I have been playing a lot of Mario Kart World as well, very fun Mario Kart game. Sonic Racing Crossroads, which is another kart racing game, but obviously in the Sonic franchise, has some big shoes to fill, I would say. But I think from what I can see from trailers and stuff, I think Sonic Racing Crossroads is going to be better than Mario Kart World. So looking forward to that. But yeah, that's it. Let's allow Nozomi to kill the commander.
Okay, I understand. I'm sorry.
Complete extermination. Ooh. What rank did we get? S. Hell yeah, dude. Let's go. Did it work? Do you feel anything? Nozomi? Oh, sorry, it just startled me a bit. My fever and fatigue disappeared like they were never there. So, yes, it looks like it worked. Really? That's great. What's up? What are you guys talking about? Oh, nothing. Forget it. You animal, or rather, cryptoglobulin, can gain power by absorbing other cryptoglobulin. Does that Nozomi manage to suppress her rejection symptoms? Amanda, meanwhile, end up turning into a blackened mummy afterwards. What happened to one of us if someone absorbed our power instead? What about Ima? Where is he? Oh, that's right. We have to look for Ima. We can't find a specific location using the transmitter signal alone, right? Yes, we only know he's somewhere in this base. Then we must split up and search for him. Well, we know for sure he's in here somewhere. We just gotta search every last nook and cranny. We started a search for Ima, exploring the base that was now devoid of all enemies.
Ima! Where are you? Hey! Where are you? If you can hear me, say something! Ima!
Come on, we came all this way to save your ass! Get out here already!
Where is Takuma? Oh, Takumaru's over in the right.
Prisoner! You're in here too, right?
We called out as we searched every inch of the base. But...
Ima! Where are you? Please answer me!
Sir Ima! Where are you?
I'm going to search over there.
Okay, thanks.
we desperately continued to search for Ima. But even after searching all through the night, we couldn't find any trace of him anywhere. Day 73. It's already completely light out. If we search this much for Sir Ima without finding him, perhaps he is not here after all. But the signal from the transmitter was coming from this area. He and the prisoner have to be somewhere in this base. That's way too big an area. Why couldn't you come and make a more powerful transmitter? It's from the Gift-O-Matic. He didn't have a choice. But they're supposed to be haven't searched yet, right? Let's look there too. It was then that we heard someone calling us from far off.
Hey, everybody! Here, come over here!
It's Ato. Did he find something? Is it my dear brother? We took off at once in the direction of the voice. When we got there, we were greeted by Ato. He looked shaken and pale. What's wrong, Ato? Did something happen? In the shadows there, I found... I looked in the direction Ato was pointing, and what I saw was... Okay, so it's either the prisoner, or it's Ima. I think it's the prisoner. A blackened, mummified corpse lying on the ground. Of course, it wasn't the body of the commander we just fought, but a different one altogether. What the? Don't tell me. Is this Ima? What? I wanted to have this case too, so I investigated it. But actually, this appears to be a woman's body. What? It's a woman, then this mummy must be...
Yes, it's the remains of our prisoner.
Mummy is the prisoner's body? But why? Why is she like this? Someone absorbed her Ima anima, like Nozomi did to the commander earlier. And that someone would be another commander, most likely. Can't imagine who else would want to do this.
Maybe she got into a fight, or was betrayed by another invader. She might even have been punished for allowing herself to be captured.
Or it could have been Ima.
Whatever the reason, they killed her and stole her power. And this is the end result.
It's so cruel, though. How could they do this to on their own? Damn, those bastards are rotten to the core. I always knew they were villains, but the invaders truly are evil incarnate. What about Ima? Wasn't he with her? I'm sorry. All I found was this body. I didn't see any sign of him. There are no other bodies like this around either. And where is he? He was supposed to be with the prisoner. If he ain't here, he had been taken somewhere else. Somewhere else? I think so too. It seems highly probable, at least. Where? Where was he taken? We just don't know. To say, but we're back to square one. No. It's okay, Kaku. There's no way we'll give up. Besides, if there was no other mummified bodies here, that must mean Ima's still alive. Right, they wouldn't go to the trouble of taking him away just to kill him. I still hope we can save him. Yeah, you're right. It's too early to despair. If he's not dead here, then he must be alive somewhere. So if we beat the invaders, I'll be sure to see him again. Indeed. I doubt someone as obstinate as Sir Ima would die that easily. Maybe he learned their language and is already talking his way out of trouble with them. If anyone could, it would be him. That's right. It is Ima after all. I'm alright. I won't cry anymore, and I won't give up. I promise you that I would go on even without him. We'll still have a chance to save him. When that time comes, we'll definitely bring him home safe. How long are you gonna mope around about this, man? I know you're crazy about the invader girl, but still. In the end, she was still our enemy. It never would have worked out for you two. That's right. She was the enemy. I kind of felt sorry for her. Sorry? When she was in the cage, she'd always cry when night came. Wanted to go home so badly. That's what I thought when I saw her. Maybe she had some reason she had to go back just like us. A reason to go back? We all have people we care about and want to see again. Maybe she was the same. That's interesting to think. Maybe our eyes are seeing the invaders as invaders, but they're actually human. What are you saying? Such tender feelings are surely alien to wicked monsters like them. But that's why she surrendered to us, because she wanted to live. I thought if I could learn to communicate with her, I might find out why.
And now, that wish will never come true.
Maybe in another timeline, Shoma.
I never even got to learn how different we were. Or how alike.
Ha! You're still prattling on about that. The invaders trying to destroy humanity are evil. Therefore we, humanity's defenders, are righteous. Every last thing about us is different. We are polar opposites. Evil does not need our sympathy. Please, Kirschka, calm down. She's right. That's exactly right. I'm sorry. I was being overly sentimental. It's the prisoner's fault that Ima's being kidnapped. How could I sympathize with her? I'm sorry for being such a stupid, creepy trash bag of a human being. Shoma. We know Ima isn't here, so there's no reason to stick around anymore. Everyone probably worried about us. We should go back to the academy for now. Never found Ima, so they're probably gonna say it was a waste of a trip. But even if it's not their main headquarters, I think it's a good thing we took down an invader base. If we'd left it alone, or the invader station here would have attacked the school eventually. Yeah, that alone made it worth doing this. Even discounting that argument, this trip hadn't been a complete waste of time. It was unfortunate that we couldn't find Ima. We'd successfully suppressed NOZOMI'S rejection symptoms. That was a big win for us. Then let's go back to our friends at Last Defense Academy. And so, those of us who entered the invader base confirmed the absence of Ima and the death of our captured commander. We decided to return to Last Defense Academy and plan our next move. The hours ticked by as we rode along the bumpy roads in the school bus. By the time we finally returned to the school, it was already dark. We stopped in the parking lot and exited the school bus. Welcome back, guys. Glad to see you're okay. Yeah, looks like everything's good here, too. Obviously, we wouldn't be standing here if it wasn't. Another peaceful day, free of haters. It was painfully boring. So, where's Ima? I don't see him anywhere. Oh, well, about that. He wasn't at the base. Oh, he wasn't? We searched it from corner to corner, but we didn't find him. We think he's been taken somewhere else. And the prisoner. We found her, but she was dead, already turned into a blackened mummy. Like what? A mummy? We think she was killed by her allies. Lucky girl. I wish we were killing each other right now. So you're saying we didn't achieve anything at all? Hell no, we crushed their base. All the invaders there got wiped out. Cutting down that fortress that much is a big achievement. Well, whatever. Just say you're right. More importantly, do we know where Ima was taken? Not yet, but we're certain he's still alive.
Hey!
Which means we still have a chance to get him back. Yes, I'm not giving up. I'll never give up. That's right. We'll get Ima back for sure. By the way, you're looking a lot healthier. Are you feeling better? Yes. I must have recovered during our journey to the base. Sorry for worrying you. Pretty late. You guys mind if we say the details for tomorrow? Good point. I'm exhausted. Have it your way. Consider yourselves dismissed for today. The impromptu meeting broke up. We dragged our tired bodies back to our rooms. Oh, I'm beat. Back in my room, I fell onto my bed. Guess I'll sleep for now. I have to regain at least a little stamina. Took everything I had just to mumble those words to myself. Closed my eyes, still slumped haphazardly on top of the covers. And immediately fell into a deep sleep. Will I be getting a cutscene? No. Day 74, we're almost 3/4 of the way through.
Get prepared to be ready to give your life.
I woke up to the morning announcement and slowly got out of bed. slept like a log, but my body hadn't fully recovered from yesterday's exhaustion yet.
Huh?
Today's day 74, huh? Only 26 days left. Let's do or die now. There's no time to relax. But now I need to consult with everybody about our plans, including what to do about Ema. Okay, it seems like everyone is at the cafeteria except Yugami. If only that transmitter had been more powerful. Well, you get what you get from the gift-o-matic. The small size helped though. It's what allowed me to stick it on the prisoner. That reminds me, where exactly did you attach it to her, and how?
Oh.
Come on, there's plenty of little orifices on a person body where you can stick a little something like that. Especially when it comes to the ladies. I wish I hadn't asked. You know, I thought that as soon as Takumi asked the question, I was like, oh, okay, it's got to be this.
Finally, everyone's here. Let's pick up where we left off yesterday. Tell us in detail what happened.
Yeah, of course. Well, told everyone the full story of what we'd experienced at the enemy base.
Oh, so you had a fight over there after all. That must have been tough.
Like, seriously though, how are we gonna get Ema back now?
It's a problem, alright. We don't have any leads to tell us where to start looking.
Even if we don't go looking for him, it's possible the enemy might bring Ema to us. What do you mean? The invaders are going to use him. I bet that's why they took him in the first place. Use him? How? Not like they did with Moko? Nah. All of the commanders have different powers. I don't think any of the others have that copy ability. My guess is they'll use some other approach. No idea what it'll be yet, though.
Maybe they'll turn him into a hideous monster, and he'll come crawling back, begging to be put out of his misery. That happens. Stop that! You're scaring Kako! But if the enemy's going to use Ema in some way, it might be our best chance to take him back. Yes, we'll turn it around and use their plan against them. I won't let things play out like they did with Moko. This time, we won't lose anyone.
Yeah. Whatever slimy tactic they come at us with, just gotta strike them back even harder.
At any rate, there's no moves for us to make right now. We'll just have to carry on like normal for now. Kako, are you okay with that? Honestly, I'd prefer to go looking for Ema right now, but we have no idea where he is. And if we don't protect the academy, he won't have a place to come back to. So I'm going to focus on getting stronger and preparing for our chance to save him. I'll work harder and harder, and get stronger and stronger.
Wow. Erk. Lady Kako. Who threw tear gas in here? The smoke's getting in my eyes. It ain't me. That's right. All we can do now is wait. Our chance is sure to come eventually. The thing that worries me the most is how the invaders intend to use Ema. Might be something none of us could even imagine.
Hey, Takumi.
Huh? I looked up at the sound of Nozomi's voice to see her staring at me.
There's something I want to talk to you about, if it's not an inconvenience. Can I come to your room later?
My room? Yeah, that's fine.
Good, I'll see you later then.
With a shy smile, Nozomi wandered off.
Well, it looks like our discussion's done here, so I'm going to take off for now.
Like, going already? You didn't even eat? Is it too unpleasant to be in the same room as me?
No, I just don't have much of an appetite today. There's also a little something I want to check out in the library.
With that, Eito left the cafeteria.
I'm done eating too. I'm going to go train.
Kaku devoured her breakfast in no time at all, rushing out of the room right after. I'm going to go eat in the biolab. I'm in the middle of developing some interesting medication. Look forward to seeing the results. Then Yugami stood up from his seat and left.
Wow, what kind of interesting medication does he mean? Maybe something for an upset tummy.
Like, that's just regular medication.
Hey!
Guess I'll go work out. Guess you stop digging around and get pumped. We must not fall behind. Holy Jumanji sword. We are going to train. And I guess I go to garage. I have to clean out the prisoner's cage. I'll be going too. Everyone left the cafeteria one after another. They must all have a lot in their minds right now.
You paupers work hard and sweat hard. I'm going to enjoy a nice refined tea party alone. Seeing everyone working so hard has made me feel bleaker and bleaker. Oh, me, you're such a horrible loser. You should just die. Look, you're crying again.
Finished my breakfast and went back to my room to prepare myself for our next battle. Is it free time? I'm just gonna sit around first. Oh, that must be her. We got some time. I opened the door and as I expected, Nozomi was standing there. Sorry to come by like this. Is now a good time? Yeah, no problem. Come in. Thank you. You said you had something you want to talk to me about?
Before that, I should get one thing off my chest. Takumi, thank you so much.
Nozomi bowed her head deeply. It's fine. It's embarrassing when you say it like that. More importantly, are you feeling better now? She finally raised her hand.
Yes, I'm fine now, thanks to you. I'm in perfect shape again. I was skeptical that absorbing cryptoglobin would actually stop the rejection symptoms. I haven't had any problems since then. I still can't use my hemo anima like everyone else, though.
Well, it's just good that we managed to stop the symptoms.
I've been thinking. I want to tell you the truth, Takumi.
Ah?
You've helped me so much. I can't keep this a secret anymore. You saved my life, so I'm going to trust you and tell you everything. What I know, what I've been hiding, and what separates me from the rest of you. Will you hear me out?
Okay. Alright, so if she says, oh, I'm not going to tell you right now, I'm going to tell you tomorrow. If she says that, she is the dumbest person in this world. Okay? Because we've seen it before. Siri said, oh, I've got important information to tell you, but I'll tell you tomorrow. And then he died, or disappeared. Hiroko said a similar thing, but she said, oh, I'll tell everyone tomorrow at the same time. She disappeared. Okay? Now, one, you know, sure, I guess if one happens and then sure, but two things eerily similar happening. Now, that is starting to become a pattern, and I personally would not risk. I would not risk it. If I'm going to die from telling the truth, I would want to tell the truth now, rather than wait and then potentially not be able to tell the truth because I'm dead. You know? So if she doesn't tell us the truth now, I'm gonna be so mad. Go ahead. I'm all ears.
Okay, but I want to keep everything I'm about to tell you a secret from the others. At least until we make it to day 100.
That's fine. That's why you wanted to meet in my room, right? Just the two of us here. We don't have to worry about anyone else overhearing. It'll all be okay. I'll keep it a secret, I promise.
Okay, thank you.
With that, Nozomi started to tell the story, little by little.
I told you some of this earlier, but
Thank you, Nozomi.
unlike everyone else, I came to Last Defense Academy of my own volition.
Yeah, I know that part already.
I did it to fulfill the dream my mother and I shared, but also to get revenge for my mom.
Revenge?
My home environment was a little unusual. My father died in a car accident when I was little, And my mom was so busy with work, she was almost never home. I was always
Okay.
alone. Except when Mom would come home during breaks.
Mm-hmm.
She told me a lot about her research. She was so obsessed with it, I don't think she had anything else to talk about. She'd say it was just between us, and tell me about all of the things she'd learned, about how world death devastated the Earth's surface, and how the Tokyo residential complex was an underground shelter. Even that humanity was doomed to extinction at the rate things were going. I heard it all from my mom.
So you knew all those secrets from a young age?
Yes. At the time. Those secrets were one of the few connections I had with her. It was still frightening, though. I cried the first time I heard about it.
Oh, come on, please. Why do you stop the voice acting there, man? Why? It's such an arbitrary location to stop the voice acting. Back then, I didn't really understand what kind of work my mum was doing. But as I got older, I started to get a better idea. My mum was a researcher working at Kamakura General Hospital. She was involved in a project to save humanity.
She was so absorbed in the project that she'd forget
And
to
then
eat
suddenly
and
it
sleep.
starts being voiced again.
To her, it was a mission she poured her entire life into. She'd always tell me she was going to make the project a success and save mankind. And that even though this meant I'd be lonely, we had to do what we could. Together.
And just suddenly stopped being voiced? Okay. When I was in the upper grades of elementary school, my mum suddenly came to me with a serious look on her face. She said she wanted me to work with her to make the project a success. And by work there, she meant she'd reached a crucial stage in her research that would make or break the project. After a series of failures, upper management refused to give her permission to perform more experiments, preventing her from progressing any further. When she asked me if I could help with the research. She was asking you to be a test subject? Sounds horrible, doesn't it? But when she asked me, I was happy.
I was so proud of my mother. She was a heroine to me, working to save humanity
She was
without anyone
heroine?
knowing about
Damn.
it. And I was happy that I could be of use to her. I thought, if I helped out with her research, we would get more time together.
I mean,
If you
that
said
is a
I'd
valid...
been brainwashed, it would be kind of true.
Why not voice that? Why? Why suddenly not voicing this line? Like, we've got a CG, right? And almost all of the other lines in this CG have been voiced. The only lines which haven't been voiced in this CG is Takumi's thinking lines. So, like, why is this line not voiced?
I helped with her
And then this line's
research
voiced again.
as a test subject.
Why is this line specifically... Why is this line specifically not voiced?
If you said I'd
This
been
line is
brainwashed,
voiced.
it would be kind of true.
This line is... just nothing.
I
This
helped
line
with
is
her-
voiced. Why is this line not voiced? Explain to me why that line is not voiced. It makes no sense. Then, on a day when the other workers were off, I went with my mum to Kamakura General Hospital.
And that was the experiment. To transfuse cryptoglobin into you.
It seems like she regretted what she was doing. She apologized and cried a lot.
And then suddenly not voiced again. I actually had a good time at the hospital. I'd often explore the hospital alone and give my mum a headache. I don't remember too much from that time. Just because the rejection symptoms were so rough. Must have been hard for you. Not so much. I didn't really get bad until after that. After that? Cryptoglobin transfusion experiments kept failing, and I kept experiencing rejection symptoms. Even so, the research progressed little by little. But then, just after I started high school, another committed suicide. Suicide?
In her note to me, which I found after her death, she wrote down some of her research. But upper management didn't really tell her all that much. She didn't know how cryptoglobin came to be created. All she'd been ordered to do was find a way to transfuse it without causing rejection symptoms.
Okay.
She'd been told that if she succeeded at that, she'd be able to save humanity from world death.
How would cryptoglobin save humanity?
According to her suicide note, there were enemies of mankind trying to prevent humanity from surviving world death. My mom was told this power was needed to eliminate those enemies.
They're talking about the invaders? Is that the battle we're involved in now?
I think so, but she didn't include anything more in her notes.
Enemies of mankind, huh? Invaders were created in order to advance world death. They're basically the personification of world death itself. Does that still hold up as true? But why did she take her own life? Was it because the research wasn't going well?
No, our experiment was advancing slowly but surely. The rejection symptoms were lessening. If we had time to do more, I'm certain we could have pulled off a flawless transfusion. Mom and I were both convinced that we could, but at one point she got a notice from upper management. She was ordered to stop her research.
Huh? Why?
They never told her the reason. They just said cryptoglobin transfusions were no longer required. Just like that, the research my mum had poured her life into was unceremoniously brought to an end.
And she blamed herself for being unable to succeed with her research, for bringing her daughter into it, only to get no results. I think that guilt is what drove her to suicide.
So that's what happened.
When Mum died, the first thing I felt wasn't sadness, but anger.
Anger?
Anger at upper management who abruptly dropped her research. Anger at my mum for giving up and taking her own life despite how important she insisted this mission was. I've been going on for a while. I'm sorry, are you tired of listening? Do we take a little break?
Good idea, Nozomi. I'm a bit heated from the annoyance of having random lines voiced and random lines not voiced. It makes no sense. I'm really annoyed at that. So I just want to take some time to calm down. But yeah, that's going to be it for this episode today. Thank you so much for watching. If you stay to the end, thank you so much. What question should we ask? Here you go. How many? Do you have any? Do you have any pets? Comment down below your pets' names and what pets they are, like cat, dog, rabbit, whatever. And I will tell you about my pets next episode. But until then, thank you so much for watching, and I shall see you in the next one. Have a good time. Good night.